Welcome back, guys. So another thing you can do is using connector on your cloud as a designer. So let's try to use connector so that you see how that goes. So this is my cloud AI. Then there is a tool for designers. Most designers or most modern designers use Canva. So I'm going to create a Canva account. Of course, I'm going to create a Canva account. Then I'm going to be able to use the same Canva account. So here we have a Canva account right now. So I'm going to create a Canva account right away. So let's create a Canva account right now. So I'm going to use Claude as a connector. So all you have to do now is to come to your customize. Yes, you come to your customize, and in your customize you have skills. Yes, you have skills and you have connectors. Connector is where we want to be. So when you come to connectors, you see things you can connect. You can connect different tools right here. So let me do the same on my free accounts. So you see it has to be a pro account, or a free account can do that as well. So let's try to connect Canva. Let's try to connect Canva to Cloud. So I have a Canva account already, but if you were to begin, you have to create a Canva account just like I did. So I'm going to create this right now. So here we have Cloud, of course, and we have Canva. So I want to use Cloud. I want to connect it to Canva so that we can actually use Claude AI to design on Canva, and design will be worked on. Then it can also be exported. So here we are. So this is a free account. As you can see, this is a free plan. So it's something you can do on a free plan as well. All you have to do is to come to customize and come to connectors right here. So here in connectors, I'm going to see tools I can connect to. So this is my Canva Pro. I have a Canva Pro account, of course. So here is Cloud. So I want to connect to tools like Canva. You could actually add tools right here. You could browse connector, or I could search as well. I could just search for Canva if there is something like that. So I could search for Canva. So browse connectors. Okay. So let me just browse for connectors from here, and you could filter by design. You as a designer, you could just filter by design. And when I filter by design, I have Figma, I have Canva, I have mermaid charts. These two are very, very important, but basically I want to use Canva as a designer or graphic designer. So I'm going to try to connect Claude to Canva. So that's how to go about that. So you're going to connect these two together. I'm going to connect Claude to Canva just to be able to read your design metadata, create design, read your design. So we can do all this. This makes your Claude AI powerful. So here we have that connection. Application should be opening now. So now you have Claude customized into Canva. So this is a free account, just so you know. So right now I'm going to use a short code called Canva. I'm going to say Canva. Then I'm going to write, I will say create a social media post. Yes. So I will just say create a social media post for business snob. The post should be a carousel post that talks about 5 businesses you can start with no capital in Nigeria. So I'm going to have something like this here, and I'm going to say the color code for this very brand name business snob. Brand name business snob are primary color is this, and the tertiary color is this. So I'm going to have this sent. So let's see what the results will be. So let's have this sent right now, and we're going to get to see what the results will be like. So this is me calling Canva, and because we've connected Canva to Claude directly, let's see how that brings our designs together. So let's see what that will be like. So now we've gotten this, and the next thing it says to use on Canva or Instagram, I can generate this as an actual Canva design. Just say the word, I'll create it directly in your Canva account. So you say, would you like that? Yes, I would love that. Yes, I would love that. So this way it's going to connect this to Canva directly. So I would love that. I'm going to say yes, I would love that. Let's see how that embeds into our Canva. So this is how to connect it, not using the connector code, because the connector code needs I token, and we don't have the IR token. We are using a free account, so that is why it's not connecting the other time. But right now we're going to use this to connect it to Canva and see what the result will look like. So as you can see the Canva connector being used, and let's see what it does at the very end. Now we have an outline. It says 5 businesses you can start with no capital, business no carousel. You have the cover slide, you have the freelance writing, you have all the designs. So now you could actually customize this before having to do whatever you want to do. So all I want to do now is, here is the outline for your 7 slide carousel. Please review it above. You can make any changes to the slide titles or description, and once you're happy, hit generate design now, and I'll build it straight into your Canva account. So let's click on generate design. So it's built it straight into our Canva account. So here we have use caution before running this prompt. So let's see. So let's have this sent right now. So we're going to send this right now, so just to have a design like that. So let's do that. So now we have designs option. So what we have to do is to choose one of these. So let's see. I think we can go with this. Okay, we can go with this, and what we have to do is to open it in Canva. When you open it in Canva, you get something like this. So that is how to go about you connecting to Canva and trying to design. This is a 16:9. So here in Canva, we can actually work on this very design or this very slide. So let's see what that will be. Well, you can get both Cloud Pro and Canva Pro on billardcreative.com. So come to your website billardcreative.com to get it at discounted rates. So you could come to billardcreative.com this way, and you'll be able to get tools like this at discounted rates. So you could see Canva AI tool and AI generator for 15,000 naira instead of 75,000 naira every year, and you see Cloud Pro right here. So you could get Cloud AI Pro as well for 40,000 naira instead of 333,000 naira every year. So that's the whole essence of this. So you could actually get discounted tools as a creative right here on billardcreative.com. So let's see how this goes right now. So this is the 5 presentation that it's created for us initially. This is what Canva created for us initially that we could have used. So you could actually go on to edit this to your taste. But another thing I could do right here is to try to change the size. So there's a resize feature on Canva Pro. Only on Canva Pro, you cannot do this on a free account. So I'm going to resize this to a square image. That's the exact thing I was trying to do earlier on. So I'm just going to resize it to a square image, and that is square for you. And right now all I have to do is to copy and resize. So I'm going to resize the design, and that is being processed right now. So this is how to go about refining this. So I could have easily refined this, but then we can still go by what Cloud did. So this is me trying to resize that very design. So what do? I could just rearrange just for it to look good. So this now should be 5 businesses you can start with 0 capital. Yes, so we can take this out and we can go on and on. So it started with this freelance writing. So this could be something like this. So we can make something like this bigger. So I could do something like this exactly. Okay, so this is perfect right now. So I could easily change the size of this to like a 42. Yes, I think 42 works. So I will leave it at 42, and this is 1. So we could go on and on. Make sure everything is uniform. Because I increased that to 42, I have to do that for this as well. I can increase this to 42 as well. So we have this. So this should be 42 as well. So I have 42 for that as well, which is social media management. And the next thing, this as well, I'll work on it and I'll say 42 as well. So I'll make it 42 as well. And this is another one. I'll make this 42 as well. 42. Yes, perfect. So we have virtual assistant as well. And another two, we have another skill we have is drop shipping. So I could make this 42 as well. 42, so that the font size stays uniform. So I could say 42 as well. So this is perfect right now. So I'm going to come right here and say 42 as well. So this will be 42 as well, and this will be 42 as well. So here we have this. So we have this as well, and everything looks great right now. So particularly we just automated the design, and now we can now export. So you can choose to export anyhow you want to export. You could export in PNG, you could export in JPEG. So you could do all these things. So let's do PNG first. So we can export in PNG. I'm going to download this right now to export in PNG. Then I can as well export in PDF. Both works. By the time you want to post, you can post both. As you can post it on Instagram as PNG and maybe on LinkedIn as PDF. So I could download, and I'll download as PDF. So it's going to be PDF standard, and that we're going to have our posts right there. So I could come and check right now to the downloads, and you'll see what I just exported. So this is the PDF file. So let's check the PDF file, and this is what we just designed automatically. So we could go on and see the different slides. So here we are. We have this, we have this, we have this, we have this. So perfect. So let's see how this goes for us. So we're going to do more designs and see how it goes for us. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.